Hello and welcome to the very first episode of Websies. It's a series where I try to do web-related things and probably learn a lot while doing that. That's at least my very hope. So next week I will have to host a session where we do some katas, and it could be that there is no internet available, so we have to stick to a local ad hoc network or something like that. And I thought, okay, it would be quite useful to have the selection of things that we want to do on a website, right? And this website wants to be built, and I'm going to try that right now. So the goal for this session should be to set up the basic infrastructure, the basic repository, so that a Hello World kind of site shows up with the technology that I'd like to have. So what I would like to do is to use Angular in some way and make sure I can do it in a test-driven fashion. So I want to test these things, possibly even with functional tests. So it's in the browser, I click the actual buttons, and the technology is there, and I would like to use it. I do know that there is yeoman, which is more like a template engine thingy that does the scaffolding for you, right? And I think it's quite flexible, as it should allow you to do pretty much, select what you need, and then it will just toss it together. I have no idea how it's being used, and it's the first time, but let's see. Do I have Yo already? No, I don't. So let's install. Let's see if it's in Brew, because I kind of like Brew, but probably not, because you have to use npm to do that. All right. Am I latest with my Node installation here? Yeah, looks like it. Node 4.2. I don't know what that means, but I think it's sufficiently recent. Upgrade. Is there anything I can bring in? Oh yeah, I can. So now I'm getting the El Capitan node 4.2.1. Maybe the node I have is older or something. And while added, I might actually upgrade all these things that I have if I can. And I'm digressing already. Migrate objective camel. Okay, if I have to. So now maybe the rest works, and it does a lot of things in the background, hopefully. Cool, so there's Node ready to use. And there we go. npm install yo. I shouldn't need root for this. And if I do, I will fix that right away. I do hope I don't need it, because it's part of kind of the Brew ecosystem, and yeoman doctor running sanity checks on your system. So what? Global configuration file is valid. Node path matches the npm root. Node.js version is sufficient. There is no bar.rc and there's no your.rc, and everything looks all right. I guess that's cool. So another rehash should give me the yo. What can you do? Oh, we're constantly looking for ways to make yo better. Maybe an anonymous report uses statistics to improve the tool over time. No. Thank you. So, hello, Sebastian. Okay, that's me. What would you like to do? Use arrow keys. Ooh, fancy. Install a generator, I guess. Okay. I want Angular. And maybe... So apparently it's all plug-in based, huh? In the meanwhile, I can have a look at this. Generator is available for Angular, Backbone, React, Polymer. Yeah, so the reason I choose Angular is really just that I kind of know it a bit, or enough to get started quickly. Otherwise, I would totally be interested in React or Angular 2, which is alpha right now, and that's actually what I want to learn. Oh, look at that, so many stars. Nice. So how's it used? New project. Okay, so you probably want to be in the project. Install yo grunt. Yeah, I don't want to use grunt. I like to use gulp, but if I have to use grunt, I shall. Bower, okay, I think I have that. Generator Angular and generator Karma. Okay, having Karma is a good thing. Test runner for the browser. Why not? Oh. Yeah, I think that's the one, huh? Yeah. I hit enter here, install one. Yeah, good. So it brings up Angular. Yeah. Can I use gulp? Yeah, you can use gulp somehow. Or, yeah, I have no idea actually. And there's Angular controller directives. I have no idea how this works. Generates a controller and view and configures a route. Okay, so it can insert these things apparently as well. So yeah, in the background, lots of stuff is happening here. I think at some point I might have removed Boost because it's like more than a gigabyte on disk, and I don't need it anyway. So it might bring that back in, but I don't know. I don't care. I think what it will do is kind of get the El Capitan. What? All right. If you think so. Okay. So what would you like to do? Run a generator. Yeah. Actually, for now, I get out of there. So this is why Yeoman is so successful, I guess, because they really got the command line usage right. It's interactive, but yeah, it's really nice. I like it already. So let's be sure. So you want to do Rust cutters, right? So a simple web app that does that, single page. I might do a Rust backend at some point to allow submission of these things. Yeah, but for now, how do I call it? Is there a fancy name that I can? Qatar, like for Qatars. Haha. Yeah, that would be something. Qatar RS. Qatars. Yeah, I think Qatars are, that's the name. So let's see what we can do. Run a generator. Compass. I think Compass is a Ruby thing. Can I use something that is not Ruby? Sass generator. Sass Meister. The Sass playground. Yeah, I think that might be the yeoman generator for beginning Sass partials, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, having Sass I think is a good idea. You know, if it's so easy. Even though this Compass thing, let's see. Brew, search, Compass. Yeah, I think it should be alright with a probably it's called differently then. Yeah. Anyway, if you say, yeah, I definitely want Sass. Would you like to include Bootstrap? Well, Bootstrap widgets. Yeah, why not? The Sass version of Bootstrap. Yeah, if I have Sass, so why not? Oh, Angular animate, Angular area, Angular cookies. Okay, so can I X these? Space these. Okay, so which modules would you like to include? By the way, I love this, and JK actually works here, so I can easily navigate. So Angular animate. Let's put stuff in. What's Angular animate here? Show me. It's probably just setting up CSS animations for you, but being able to do that easily is probably a good thing, right? And you repeat. So how do you animate things here? Ooh, fancy. Yeah, cool. How does it work? Value set ng click. My CSS var. Here. So it really just deals with classes, huh? I don't know how ng animate works, and I mean it's mainly CSS based, right? So I'm not sure why you need Angular to know about that, but still, I like it. I shall have it. Angular area. What is this? What can you do for me? Is it a... What is it? It doesn't even say. Module provides support for common area attributes that convey state or semantic information about the implication for users of assistive technologies. Okay. Actually, no, not now. Even though if you would be a real app, you definitely wanted that, right? Cookies? No. Angular resource. Could be about querying remote resources, RESTful stuff, which creates resource objects that you interact with RESTful server-side data resources. Yeah, could be interesting for now. I don't need it. I think I can add it later if necessary. Yeah, so let's pass that on for later. Angular messages. As a message bus, really? Is a directive that is designed to show and hide messages based on the state of a key value object that it listens on. The directive itself complements error message reporting with ng model. Okay. So that seems to be a way to communicate to a user, huh? Oh yeah. I think I want it. Give me the messages. Routing, yes. Sanitize, I don't know about that.
Pakete sind gekommen, habe ich gesehen.
I'm recording. Yeah. So, messaging, yes. Routing, yes. ng sanitize, I don't know what that is. Angular sanitize. Sanitizes an HTML string by stripping all potentially dangerous tokens. Yeah, interesting. How do you use it? SCE, that apparently is the sanitization thing. SCE. Trust as HTML. Yeah, I don't think I will need that. No. No. And Angular Touch. Could be interesting, even though I definitely don't support Touch for that application. Let's have a look real quick. Maybe it's, I probably won't have it, but let's have a look anyway. Angular Touch. What can you do? ng-touch module provides touch events and other helpers for touch-enabled devices. It's based on jQuery Mobile. All right. So you can say, what can you say? How does it work? See swipe. So it's like a service. And then, a more powerful replacement for the default ng-click designed to be used on touchscreen devices. Most mobile browsers wait about 300 milliseconds after tab releases. You know what? I think if ng-click is then better or more useful for touch devices, then I want to have that. And then people can use whatever, even though we will have computers in the cutter session. I want to try it. And the swipe left, swipe right thingy, why not? It would be cool to run around with an iPad and actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's have touch support. So is there anything else? No, that's it. That's the modules. Stuff happened. Oh, grunt. Oh, see, grunt is not there. No. I'm all done running Bower. Install the required dependencies. If this fails, try running the command yourself. Okay. It's still doing stuff, right? Cool. So this one is done. I don't need that. Well, maybe I will keep a shell open for later. So let's see what it's doing. Something is happening here. Can I sort by CPU? I can, I just forgot the hotkey P. Okay, so it's npm, it installs. Oh, apparently it's able to just install it if it's missing it. All right. Compiling from source. Jesus Christ. Stuff is happening. I don't know what it does, but apparently it has it all under control. Just install stuff on my machine. Yeah, go ahead. I think for that, you at some point want to have Docker, because the isolation with npm g, I don't know if it's still intact. Probably it's not. Or to what extent it is intact, I have no idea. Where does npm put its stuff? Apparently in my home. Okay, that's at least something. Yeah. It's always good if you don't have to provide root permissions to anything or anyone, because then they can't mess up too much. Oh, look at that. What do you say? So it had an error. Didn't finish successfully. Interestingly, I don't see anymore if it finished successfully or not. I wouldn't be able to tell from what I see here. Too much stuff going on. Okay, so it wants to have grunt, and we know from looking at the generator that I really want to install these. So let's do it and possibly try again. Yeah, and that's also a way to see if it's working to if it's working to kind of change the project on the fly, to pull in additional things that you want to be able to do. So in the meanwhile, let's see what we can do here. Yo Angular. And you can also pass an app name in optional. That's good. Run grunt for building and grunt serve for preview. I probably just tried to run grunt and failed for the first time. Yeah, I shall see. And I also don't know. Okay, did that work? It did. Let's rehash. I do have grunt. Do I have gulp too? No. I want to have gulp, even though I don't need it here and probably can't use it. Kadars. Okay, there is gulp. Cool. No gulp file. Fine. So we have bower, we have npm, we have a grunt file. Okay, so what does yo do now? Can it pick up? Would you like to use? Okay, it seems to start fresh. Okay, let's just do this. Yes, yes, yes. Animate, yes. Cookies, no. Resource, not now. Messages, yes. Routing, sanitization, no. And there we are. I think all four. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. It has help text. Yes. No. X. Yeah, just do them all. So that's how that works. Yes, just do them all, please. So they should all be identical. Something changed though. Yes. Oh, look at that. Bauer. I don't know. This was a different question. May Bauer run user statistics. I'm all done. Running Bauer install. Okay. I think it might have. Okay, now it runs Bauer. It says no to user statistics. Lots of stuff is going on once again. Okay, so now it installs my local dependencies so that I should be able to use them in the browser. That's good. And yeah, I think I should bring up Adam right away just to see what's going on. Is it still installing these things here? I had to press enter for it to revive itself, apparently. Execution time. So what is this? Is this... I have no idea who is running right now. Now it's node install.js. All right. Oh. Okay, so probably I should kind of bring that back. Oh shit. Okay, so now I lost my status. I don't know if it worked or not, but I think this really tells me that I want to install Xcode or something. Do I have GCC here? I should totally. But active developer directory is a command line tools instance Xcode select tools Xcode build. Yeah, true. I don't have Xcode, so maybe it falls back. Yeah, I don't actually want to install Xcode because it's so huge, and I don't really use it. All right. So something happened more than before. Let's have a look at it and see if Grunt can do stuff for us. I think -t shows us the tasks. Wow. Aborted due to warnings. Compass task. Okay, so Compass is not installed. So it can't actually run stuff. I thought -t shows me the tasks, but I think it just goes and doesn't care because Grunt is quite a terrible command line application. I think in terms of behavior, it really doesn't behave the way you would expect from a common command line tool. But that's a different thing. Gulp is probably not much better, but I can't use it here anyway. So, what is going on? You want to install Compass. Gem. Yeah, how do I install Compass? X install Compass. Gem update system. Oh. For more advanced users, you may want to install RVM. Yeah, I know the Ruby version manager. For now, I will just be happily using my standard Ruby, which is, which one? 2.0. I think the one pre-installed with my system. So yeah, let's do it. I do hope it doesn't need root permissions, but probably it does. Gem, how slow are you? To install the preview version of Compass? Oh no, let's not do that. Compass create. Is it doing anything? Gem. It probably is blocking, trying something that it can't do. Maybe it wants sudo, or it just takes a long time to do anything. Too long. I am still online, right? Looks like it. Yeah, in the meanwhile, I might actually create a repository. Katars, sorry. A web app for managing katas for Rust. And no initialization for now, please. I just take the repo and that's it. Okay, cool. Compass is charityware. If you love it, please donate on our behalf at... Okay, cool. Charityware. I didn't know that exists. Let's have a look. There's Compass. It seems to work. All right. Now I just run grunt. Okay. I think it wants to run a node server. Yeah, I have no idea what the targets are. Oh look, cannot read property contents of undefined image min. Does it mean... Did it work? Image min, yeah, I probably have to look at what it tries to do. That's how that works. Not now, but maybe someday. Usually takes a while. Do I have a Git repository here? No, git init, git add, remote origin. This one. Git remote add maybe. And there we go. Do I have a git ignore? Oh, I don't. Or do I? Duh, I do. That's very good. Otherwise, you could risk adding Bower components and node modules, which you definitely don't want. Let's have a look. Node modules, Bower component. Oh, look, it's actually already complete. Thank you very much. Yeah, let's add everything. And yeah, I shall use Angular style chore init initial commit. That's that. Cool, there we go. So that all the changes I shall do in the future are kind of tracked already. I think I can push this guy too. Even though I should probably wait, maybe there's anything else. Oh, I hate it. C text kind of never works because it always takes longer than the timeout here, and oh my god. I thought I already added this exclude stuff to its configuration. Oh yeah. No. But here, let's exclude node modules and Bower components. Yeah, I think it also doesn't refresh or pick up the changes. The changed configuration, it's not really well behaved either, even though it has lots of downloads and is version 4.3. But kind of does things I didn't really understand. So I don't know. Will you rerun now? Possibly. I don't know. Maybe you will. Okay. So what do we have? How can I list the tasks anyway? Is there a good way to do it? I think grunt h. Oh, it does something. Nice. Oops. So you can run tasks. All right. Yeah, I think that's already. Yeah, let's serve it, and that shall conclude this episode because it's already set up and kind of, it does something. It's a good basis. Available tasks. Here we go. Serve, server. Okay, serve is what you want. Test, build, default. So what happens if I run grunt test? Gee. Okay, so in test I can actually put some files here, some specs as they are called. Oh really? I have a Karma server? Or is it already down? Was it just a single run? I think it was a single run, huh? Yeah. Cool. I don't know why I always always get this listing here of time. I think it takes a long time to do anything anyway, so I don't bother. Okay, test is that. Let's serve it. That should run forever. All right, yeoman, always a pleasure. Scaffolding your app. Splendid. HTML5 boilerplate is a professional front-end template for building fast, robust, and adaptable web apps or sites. Angular, Karma, spectacular test runner for JavaScript. Yeah, actually, I want to have Protractor as well. How do I get that? And yeah, actually, I like it already. Can I just keep it? This is the About view. And I think this is already a Angular app, huh? If I'm not totally wrong. Let's have a look. No. Yeah. It's an Angular app already. Cool. What can you do? App.js. Oh yeah, let's try build, right? What can I do like for distribution? Dist. App config. So either it pulls in the Bower JSON, which provides the app config, or just calls itself. Oh no, wait, the app path. That's what it pulls out of there. And there's the app, indeed. And dist is dist. I think that's basically just grunt config, right? It uses these to figure out where to do things. Where? Live reload. Awesome. Add some middleware here. Oh, Port 9000 has something as well, right? Oh, it is just a server. 9001 can do stuff as well. So what's 9001 then? Oh, not available. Well, but that's definitely a lot of stuff to digest right now. It's nonetheless quite interesting. Very nested too. Module exports, grunt. So it is actually a Node.js module. A valid one. Interesting. That takes a grunt instance. Then it uses the default exports here in the require to make a call, apparently. Jesus. Grunt init config. Okay, you know what? Let's put it all in like this. That's much easier to read, isn't it? Let's fold a bit. So watches connect. So does that mean? Can I say grunt yeoman or something? Grunt yeoman. Oh. Jet grunt plugin for the yeoman task not found. If you install the plugin already, please setting the static mapping? Static mappings. I have no idea what that tries to tell me. Or why the plugin is not installed. Because here there is, I've seen it, right? Jet grunt. So if that wouldn't work. Huh. Interesting. And yeah, lots of tasks here. Dist or build. Register task. Okay, that's the one. Uh-huh. If target is disk, then do that. Otherwise, do something else. So serve, test, build. And what does serve do, by the way? Serve doesn't seem to depend on anything. Huh. That's a string function. Let's unfold. There's the dependencies apparently. So clean, wired app concurrent. So it doesn't minify, huh? So if I build, it probably minifies things. So let's try that once and see what happens. Uglification. Oh yeah. So that still fails. I think image min disk image min brew search image min. How does that work? Okay, there is one. How can I don't know what it is. Image min grunt. It's a JavaScript thing. Really? So why does it not? How does it work? Minify images seamlessly. Does it do it all in JS? Really? Does it do the computation in JavaScript as well? How does it work? Buffer to renewal, concat stream, blah blah blah. So why does cannot read property contents of undefined? So apparently it's nothing I have to install locally. Let's see. Let's see what it says. Yeah. That's the one, right? Turn out that grunt throws an error, the image is corrupt. I open Photoshop, saved, and voila, it worked. Let's have a look. Image min cannot read property contents of undefined. Here we have an issue. So maybe if there is no image. So what's the solution then? I can probably just run it. Oops. Image min dist does not work. Let's see. Interesting. So that's how you can have subtasks. Interesting. I didn't know. So yeoman app. Okay, it supports substitution here apparently, and wants to have the images that match this. So maybe if there is no image, then stuff doesn't really work. Or it can't read the PNG. It's a bit bad. I could also possibly remove image min or just copy it or something. That's weird. But it's something I should have a look later. I should have a look at later. 40 minutes in is enough. I have my basic setup, even though image min is still something to figure out. So thanks for watching and have a great day.